But it seems like the patch notes have leaked a little bit early in Brazil. So I hope that my Google Translate does it well here. Okay, I already translated. Shine like a star in Champions Path with major power progression updates. Viego joining the roster and more. Update 5.5 will become available on Tuesday, May 21st. Wait, is that today? Wait, what is this time? 2 p.m. EDT? Wait, that's in 1 hour. Is that right? This says today. May 20, that's in 1 hour. That's a day early. Okay, well, we'll see, I guess. We'll see if that's correct. The stars from the Path of Champions have evolved into constellations. Strengthen your favorite champions in new ways. New content, Constellation. So I'm not gonna go through that list because we have a beautiful image here. New rewards and reward sources. Gems, regional. Star crystals, regional. Aster fragments and aster crystals, all regional, whatever the hell that means. They can be used to strengthen a champion's constellation according to regional alignment. So we need Brazil shards to upgrade Mordekaiser and stuff. Is that how that works? Okay. Conquest mission. Oh, new source of quests and rewards. Conquest missions, adventure space rewards, monthly adventures, and emporium. We're resetting some rewards to grant new treasures. Okay, hell yeah. So store content. Looks like they're adding the Norra fragment here again. Shards for Lux. Starter packs. Packages created for beginners in the Path of Champions or for those who want a good dose of loot to dive into the world of constellations with their own squad. Aster crystal packs are Nova crystal bundles. Man, I preferred Astral Crystal packs. I don't know about you guys. Okay. Region-specific bundles that grant players a Nova Crystal and 150 gemstones per region, alongside some other... Oh, per region? Oh, that probably means just like Targon build... I see. I was memeing about Brazil and Mordekaiser, but that just probably means that you have 150 shards or stones, gemstones, to spend on a build sorter champion. That would make sense, right? Celestial bundles, region-specific bundles that grant players 600 gemstones per region alongside some other rewards. That's awesome. I'm going to be buying all of this so we can start strong when the update is live. Okay. Bundles for Lux, Illuminated, Volibear, and Misfortune to enhance your progress on their constellations. These bundles also include an exclusive epic relic, unavailable in golden reliquaries. Lux's Incandescent Baton, Icon of Valhir, Shock and Awe. Are these all new relics then? Oh my god, wait, that's really awesome. So these are unique new epic relics. Ah, you sly dogs are trying to monetize my Runeterra. Well, it's about goddamn time. Nice. The Realm Walker Champ Skin Bundle. Hold on. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is it? Is that new? What is this? A skin bundle? Oh, new skins. Okay. I'm interested. I'll be buying that too. Until June 19th. Okay. So we have seen Viego. We did an entire review of that already. New powers. So these are powers you can collect on the nodes. Each round, the first time an enemy summons a unit, frostbite it. When an enemy dies outside of combat, deal 4 damage to the enemy nexus. Wait. If you have this on Jhin, you're just gonna decimate the nexus every... Wait, that's really, really good, actually. Oh my god. That's a very, very cool power. And it's only rare. Okay, new item, Bounty Board. Last breath, summon a random 1-cost unit from your regions. That's cool. I like that a lot, actually. That's really cool. Champion changes. Design context. Darius's powers are getting a touch-up to help his powers better synergize with effects like Trifarian Assessor as well as his new 6-star power. Old. Noxian Might. Each round, the first time okay. Each round, the first time... I'm gonna ignore this. The first time you summon a unit, granted +2/+0. New. Each round, the first time you play a unit, granted +2/+0. Bro... That's not... There's a the here. That's not me, man. Okay, so it goes from summon to play. That's just a nerf. Noxian Might 2. Each round, the first time you summon... you summon a unit. Oh my god, my brain. Granted +4/+0 in overwhelm. Each round, the first time you play a unit, granted +4/+0 in overwhelm. Bro, they're like talking about reworking his power. They're just nerfing it, man. AI? Bro, AI? What do you mean AI? This is like the most human error I've ever seen, man. Misfortune. Design context. Tyler. They're renaming Misfortune to Tyler. Times have changed a lot since Misfortune, aka Tyler, was first released. We swapped out some cards in her deck to give her more access to thematically and mechanically fitting options. It's a buff. It depends. Okay. Powder Pandemonium with Hextech Fabricator and Hand Sensor. Monster Harpoon with Yordle Portal. Powder. It had Powder. Wasn't it Monkey Business that it had? I don't think Misfortune's deck had Powder Pandemonium. I think it was Monkey Business. Okay, so new is Crackshot Corsair with Ninja Tabi. Very good. Double up with Tear of the Goddess and Charge. Yeah, that's also a lot better. I'm surprised I noticed, by the way, but I did recently play some Misfortune. Okay, and then we also have this is a pretty big buff though. I'll be honest. This makes her play a lot more fluently too, because this was like because it was Monkey Business, which was a 2-mana card that said plunder, or rather summon a monkey, a powder monkey, plunder, summon one at next round start 2 or something. This made you like attack in an awkward way so you could get the plunder effect, as well as Monster Harpoon activating plunder. But now you have like more proactive stuff and like a pretty good finisher. It was a lot better. Okay. As we were iterating on Neeko's new star powers, her lack of interaction felt like it was meaningfully holding her back. So we swapped her Invoke card for Wallop to allow her to fare better against difficult content. So Behold the Infinite with Farsight Alteration and Hexa Fabricator becomes Wallop with Poro Snacks and Tear of the Goddess. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's definitely a lot better. Oh, Relic changes. Spectral Scissors. Support. Grant my supported ally keyword ephemeral and summon an exact copy of it attacking. If my supported ally is a follower, grant it ephemeral and summon an exact copy of it attacking. So that's the infinite niddly nerf that we needed. Okay. So first of all, it looks like we're not getting any updates for PvP, which was expected. But now we're looking for the full list of champions and their powers. That will be very, very cool. So we'll have to wait. Yeah, we'll check the bug fixes since there's nothing else. Okay. Fix an issue where Brightsteel Protector and Trusha Barrage will be acquired with 2 different versions of the padded champions. Moving forward, only the correct version should be available. All right. Fix an issue where the Voiling Shell was appearing on all types of cards. Moving forward, it will only appear on units. Yeah, that was the power that would give like a random keyword, and it would appear on like spells and landmarks, which clearly would do nothing. Fix an issue where a story landmarks chapter icon could overlap with and obscure an enemy's card's keyword icon tray. Okay. Vex's 2-star power, psychological warfare, and Morellonomicon item now apply gloom based on pre-mitigation damage values, bypassing tough and barrier. Awesome. Conch is now removed from Vex's starting deck, replaced with Withering Will. I mean, that is more ways to apply gloom outside of combat, so that is pretty good, right? Because her 2-star power makes out of combat damage, apply gloom instead. So now this is like 4 mana, fast speed, give everything -1/-1. That is definitely a lot better. Fixed an issue. Yeah, this is not really a bug fix, but okay. Fix an issue where the early lost powers would show non-common powers. No! They should bring this back. That was not a bug, man. Everybody liked that. Fix an issue where the Mind Meld node in Lissandra's Adventure worked differently than all other Mind Meld nodes. Yeah. In Lissandra, it would always cost 2. And I believe in other Mind Meld nodes elsewhere, the health cost would increase. So instead of being able to cut every single card from your deck, now you actually have to pay your health. Okay, so let's see. Now that we have the full information in English and correct, let's see. These are the bundles. A large selection of new featured bundles to choose from on 5.5 release to celebrate the launch of Constellation across these categories. Okay, I'm gonna do my is it worth your money review, okay? Snnuy, the whale reviews Runeterra paid content. Okay, so the intro bundles. Bundles designed to get you started in Path of Champions for the first time or give you a healthy dose of loot to dive into the world of Constellation with your first or ritual to the Path of Champion roster. Okay. Isn't really specific, but I will mention that every single time they've done an intro or starter bundle, it's always been like a lot of value for the money you're putting in. So I think especially if you're starting, this is a great way to get a head start. I know there's like a lot of new players, mostly because of the button in the League client too. So if those people are getting started now, they have like, they played a week or so, they can now spend a little bit of money to fully upgrade one champion. And with one champion fully or almost fully upgraded and just having a lot of power packed into like one single source, it also makes it a lot easier to unlock adventures and then complete your dailies and the higher difficulty adventures, as well as the monthlies, the weekly adventures with just that one champion. So in that way, you get a lot of resources to also get your second champion and your third champion. And by doing so, you unlock multiple different region requirements on the higher difficulty content. And I think this is a really nice way to just get one single champion powered up enough that it can kind of like snowball your way through unlocking the new content. That's how I played it. I would put literally all my shards into Nidalee, and then by just completing everything with Nidalee, I would slowly get stuff from Targon and then from Noxus, etc., so that I could unlock Aurelion Sol and Lysandra. Okay. So, Nova Crystal bundles, region-specific bundles that grant players a Nova Crystal. I don't know what a Nova Crystal is. Is that already in the game? I don't think it is, right? I'm assuming a Nova Crystal will unlock like a power in the constellations, like maybe a 4th, 5th, or 6th power, or maybe one of the smaller nodes. And 150 gemstones per region. I also don't know what gemstones do, but I'm assuming it will do the same thing. Yeah, those are new currencies, but I'm assuming they will all go towards constellations. I don't know, like, it's hard to put this into context, though. So, Celestial bundles, region-specific bundles that grant players 600 gemstones per region alongside some other rewards. This sounds like it's a lot of value. This one might be one of the more expensive ones. 600 gemstones per region. So, this will probably mean, like, that by using this, you'll be able to unlock a large portion of one single champion in every single region. So there's 10 regions. I'm assuming they don't count Runeterra as a region. So like Jhin, Jax, Aatrox and stuff. Which, yeah, this will get you a pretty long way. And then the champion constellation bundles. These are bundles for Lux, Illuminated, Volibear, and Misfortune. These bundles also... So this is what you get for unlocking Lux, this is what you get for unlocking Volibear, and this is what you get for unlocking Misfortune. These are epic relics, and I assume they will work similarly to how Norra did, where it says +1 starting mana if you're using Lux, Volibear, or Misfortune, and then this works very closely with their kit. I'm very interested in buying the Lux one, because I actually really liked the Lux champion, the Lux 2 champion. So having the new epic relic, the Fear Cleaver or something, as well as another epic relic that she would do well with, it's pretty promising and probably makes her top tier as well. Yeah, and Volibear can start with 2 extra mana gems if you have the Starforged Gauntlets and possibly the Icon of Vol here. Misfortune also starting with 1 extra mana. So you have 1 extra mana for her 2-star power, then you get 1 extra mana from her Constellation update, and then shock and awe might be 1 more starting mana. So you'll be starting with 4 mana. That means that you can play Misfortune as well as Crackshot Corsair, which is now in her deck on turn 1 sometimes. And since the Crackshot Corsair has Elusive in the new update, you can get a free attack and just deal like 1,000,000 damage. This is the tweet. This says patch 5.5 will go live tomorrow. It's a Samira icon, very nice. So I think that's probably all the information we're going to get. Do we know if we'll be getting like all the champs revealed? Because that would be awesome. Yeah, in the patch notes it says that it will come out in 42 minutes, but it says tomorrow on Twitter. I think it'll be tomorrow if they're tweeting that. Yeah, I have no idea, Mom, but Volibear, Misfortune, and Lux, these 3 right here in this triangle with Ashe in the middle, they are getting a new relic that is specifically for them in a bundle. And I think it's really interesting that they're instantly releasing 3 of those bundles, which probably indicates that the one for Norra and the one for Aurelion Sol have been very profitable. They've probably been really good, and if we buy these bundles, we could finally bring forwards that upward swing that LOR has been deserving for such a long time. I'm a probably get Volibear. I'm getting all 3, as well as all the other bundles. I'm spending fat bucks on this one. Fat bucks, dude. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm a little bit sad though that we don't get to theory craft with what the powers are right now. Okay, I'm going to try to theory craft left to right. So Jinx for her 6-star power. So she deals 1 to everything now when discard or when you play a card. That's so difficult. Maybe it's like every time you discard, she deals 2. It could be she deals 2 or deals 3 instead. But it would be like, it would just be like the instant game ender. It's not super interesting, you know? Like if you say Jinx deals 2 or 3 instead, she would just win the game. Deals 1 to all enemies. Oh, that could be it. Yeah, instead of dealing 1 random, it just deals 1 to everything. I could see that actually. Yeah, every time you discard or play something, deal 1 to everything. Okay, and then I think for Vex right here, for Vex, it's going to be every damage you deal is now Gloom. I think that's why they pulled it from the 2-star power and they made it like a 6-star power instead or something. That would be my guess. The legendary powers can be seen in... Oh, no. The new ones? If you're scamming me, I will ban you. No, it's here! Let's go! Okay, yo. Big. Thank you, Siko Santu. Now we have something exciting to go over here, dude. I love that. Okay, here we go. All will serve. This is Viego. So this is the 6-star power for Viego. When you summon an encroaching mist, grant allies everywhere +1/+0. This is like, yeah, it's not when something with 4+ power dies. That was something else then, right? I mean, summon an encroaching. Yeah, this is the 6-star power. This was the 6-star. Super cool. I like Viego is new though, so it's like it's harder to get excited about something like that. That was his 2-star? No, it's not. Because his 2-star would have +1 mana, right? Was that actually his 2-star power? That feels wrong because here we see like a Samira power, and this is clearly something that she doesn't have. His 2-star. Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, his 2-star powers was something with 4 power or more dies. He discounts hand by 1. Got it. Okay, you guys are right. I'm stupid. No, I went monkey mode. You guys are absolutely right. Okay, so Samira. Also, Lunar Late, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for the support. Beautiful and Brutal. When you gain the attack token, give allies +4/+0 this round. As she rallies. This really like this just feeds into her already like a rally heavy playstyle. So you level Samira, you rally, you give something +8/+0. Pretty good. She is pretty swarm heavy, or she wants to enable the swarm playstyle because she gets +1/+1 when you play your 3rd card. She gets the board +1/+1 when you play her 3rd card in a turn. So now that wide board also gets +4. So Samira is very much play a lot of very cheap cards and mostly very cheap units. She still mega suffers versus Lissandra though. Does this save her? Yeah, I mean, yes. Yeah, it does. Because she also gets an extra mana. Was it? Oh, it might have been +2/+2. You're right. I'm like, I might be missing some small details. Okay. Next. Whew. Aatrox. When you summon or transform a Darkin, double its stats. We got the big game tycoon for the Aatrox. That is huge. When you summon or transform. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Dumo, who is a regular over here. Yeah, there he is, Dumo. Dumo is the resident Darkin big game tycoon player. Here you go. They added your power. You have inspired them to make this a power in the Path of Champions. It is big game tycoon as a passive. Yeah, Aatrox is a 24/24 after leveling up. This is pretty great. I like big stats, man, and I like Darkin. This is a good one. It just makes stuff more fun. Volibear, who also gets a relic. So after we read this, I'm gonna go see if the relic is also already updated. So Doom of All. When you summon a Titanic ally, grant it +2/+2 for each stack of Sigil of the Storm. Oh my god. Dude, it's so common they will play Volibear with like 5 or 6 stacks. So Volibear just comes down as a 22/22. On top of that, the Titanic ally you summon also strikes because of the power. And sometimes Volibear runs the Gatebreaker item, the Gatebreaker thing. So Volibear comes down and then strikes the Nexus for something like 20 damage. Okay, what's good here, chat, is we can figure out what champion we want to upgrade first. Okay, let's see if the relic is also updated. Relics. It is. Icon of Val here. This is the relic that you get in the Volibear bundle. Play before summon. Damn it. Okay, power. Your elemental spells and skills deal 2 extra damage. Now, you guys might know me as the new age Sunny, whose favorite deck is Janna Volibear with Chinchilla, and I would kill for this. I would kill for a card like this. But I don't think it's that good for Volibear, actually. Your elemental spells and skills deal 2 extra. Is this good for Volibear? It doesn't have the +1 starting mana, you're right. I will still be buying it. But I think this is better for Janna, yeah. This feels like it's a better item for Janna. Or is it better for Neela? He doesn't do damage, right? I don't know how... Easier Avalanche... It's okay, so because it says power, that means it's active from the start of the game, right? It doesn't work on Gwen because it's elemental. You're actually right about Avalanche. Because Avalanche, with this power, your Avalanche will have an easier time giving sigils. So this might actually just be very good for like the stacking sigil gameplay of Volibear for 6-star power. Yeah, Volibear's skill does 6 on summon then. It might still be good enough. I'm mostly wondering, like, on Volibear, you definitely want, like, Portal Pals. You want Starforce Gauntlets for the 1 extra mana. Is this the third one? It might be. I play Found Fortune, but I'm not super happy with it. And I think this is better than Found Fortune because you can get to your Volibear turn easier through Avalanche. Oh, for Annie. This is insane for Annie. Yeah, for Annie, this is fantastic. Yeah, he plays with Annie. Jin doesn't have... It's elemental. It's important that this is elemental. If this was just any spell or skill, it would be very, very broken. But Jin doesn't have elemental, Annie does. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna wait with the other relics until we find a champion that they're designated for. Nami, I've never played Nami a single time, so I don't know. Okay. Up next, I'm assuming this one is for Lillia. Each round, the first time you play a unit, summon an ephemeral copy of it at... Oh. What? That's so sick. Wait, this is printing to the next level. We were talking about needing Dragonling Ambush nerfed. This is Dragonling Ambush, but cool because it's in Path to Champion, and you can be broken, and nobody will complain. It is Blade Dance. It actually is. You play a unit. Oh my god. You could play a Lillia, and then the Lillia will give you the Dream Laden Bow, and then this will also discount it by 1 instantly. It is play. You're right. It is play. So it doesn't happen when something wakes up from the landmark. That is true. It is only on play. True. Very true. Oh, yeah, and Lillia has a strike item, right? So you will play Lillia, she strikes, and then her ephemeral copy also strikes and dies. The cool thing about this is exactly, you're doubling all summon effects. And Lillia is very much about that summon effect game style. So I'm pretty happy with this. This sounds really, really fun. Awesome. Okay, up next. Everything is misery. When an enemy dies outside of combat, grant other enemies gloom. This is for Vex. When an enemy dies outside of combat, grant other enemies gloom. Other enemies. Outside of combat. So, I think this is pretty good because it can... This is like... okay, does anyone remember... God, Defile from Hearthstone. This is basically Defile. You can set up like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health enemy unit. You kill the one with 1 health. Is that how it works? You would deal 1 to everything and then it would cascade? If you do that and you play Withering Will, they all die. That's really cool. I like this. It doesn't really feel super like a 6-star power to me. I'll be completely honest. With what we've seen so far, I mean, it's really easy to like underestimate stuff like this because you don't know how it feels without actually playing it. But sometimes you're playing against an enemy that doesn't have that many units. And then it's like, how much does this really matter? This is crazy. I will be playing with this. I think this is a huge upgrade for Vex for sure. Oh, wait, you're right. I forgot about the Vex level 2. Oh my god, you're right. With Vex level 2, this is insane because it deals 2. Oh, wow. No, you're absolutely right. And she gets Withering Will in her deck now. No, this is insane. This is really good. I forgot about Vex level 2. That changes everything. Because -2/-2 when something dies and then making it easier to kill the next thing is super good. Yeah, Vex level 2 is 2 damage, not 1. Okay, I like it. I want to see this like just go completely nuts. I want to bomba people with this, right? But it's going to be hard to pull that off. It seems hard to pull it off because I still have the PvP mindset, but maybe in PvE it's actually doable. Okay, I heard a lot of good things about Ekko. I can see it's the next one. I want to say that Ekko is like on the top of my list. I really want to play Ekko because he has creative cards. He is what Victor could have been. So let's see what his 6-star power is. When you see a unit in a prediction, double its stats. Oh, no, that's really cool. I like that. It's simple stuff, but I think big stats are exciting, especially in PvE. Just like not everything should be about stats, right? And we kind of see that with Vex, where it's just like removal in a way. Lux is stats, Volibear is basically stats. We see Aatrox being stats, and then we see unique stuff like Lillia. You just need to see it in a prediction. And this is now another number go up thing, yeah. I haven't played Ekko, so I don't really know how well this synergizes with his other powers. But big number good, man. Very cool. Okay, and then we have Jinx. Jinx is already like S tier. Aurelion Sol and Jinx are probably the best champions in Path. I think Lux too is up there as well, though. As well as Nidalee with like Spectral Scissors, but like baseline, Lux, Jinx, and Aurelion Sol are the best. So let's see what she does. Your spells and skills deal double damage. It's good with the rocket. But what does this do for... This doesn't help with her discard, right? Because that's not a skill or a spell. I don't know if this works with her discard. Pow Pow deals 6 now. You are right. It is just more burn. But I don't think it feeds into her deal 1 when she discards. But yeah, having a handful of Pow Pows will just be enough to take over the game, I guess. It's very good. Like, it's kind of insane. Dealing double damage is just very good. Rocket deals 6 and deals 2 to everything. Pow Pow deals 6. But the first thing I think about is, like, how does it synergize with the rest? And I don't think it directly does. Still makes it very good, though. Oh, you can now play Luden Jinx. And then everything, like a Pow Pow deals 12. And a Rocket also deals 12. Control Jinx. There it is. All right. That is 8 out of 20. We have many more to go. All right. Gift of Avarosa. When you decrease an enemy's power, randomly distribute that much power among allies in... That's so cool! Is this Ashe? Yo, that is like the sickest thing ever! That is such a unique thing to do. It is in hand, but like, it's so cool to remove power from one thing and then give it to yourself. It's just... That's so unique and fun. Nah, I love this, man. I know it's in hand because it would like probably be a little lame otherwise. Dude, yeah, exactly. Lissandra gets Watcher, and you just frostbite it and take it all. I'm very happy that this is in hand. I think it's actually cooler that it's in hand. So it's not like an insta-win. I don't like it when stuff is insta-win. You don't literally want a power to say like, oh, this is so stupidly strong that he just wins the game in an instant. I like this a lot. Yeah, you play against the bird in Lissandra Adventure. You just frostbite the 20 power bird, and you give it to your hand. Awesome. Okay, and here we have Misfortune, who also gets a relic. So let's see. Misfortune, 6-star. While in combat, your spells and skills deal 4 extra damage. Does she need to be on the board for this? Wait. She doesn't need to be on the board for this, right? This is literally the siren power. 4 extra damage. Bro. Misfortune's spell deals 5 damage now at level 1. With Luden's, it deals like, what, 7? Wait, is Luden's 1 or 2 extra? I don't actually know. Oh my god. Literally nothing can block her anymore. So it deals, okay, it's 6. She deals 6 damage in combat. If Misfortune leveled, she deals 6 damage 3 times. That is insane. Also makes her really fun to play, I think. This kind of stuff. What's awkward though is that sometimes your opponent will try to block the Powder Monkey, and the Powder Monkey won't die and deal 1 to the enemy nexus because 6 damage. Oh my god. Okay, what is her relic? Let's see. Misfortune's new relic, Shock and Awe. You can get this in the bundle as well. Power. When an ally that costs 1 or less attacks, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. This is a skill. Guys, when your Powder Monkey attacks, it deals 5 to the enemy nexus. It's a skill. It has the skill icon. As soon as Powder Monkey attacks, you have Misfortune on the board, you're dealing 10 to the enemy nexus. What? Bro, that is so crazy. Yeah, Misfortune is gonna be really... Yeah, Crackshot also does 5. And with this, he deals the extra. Oh my god. Yeah, the Crackshot Corsair does 10 damage now. Crackshot Corsair deals 5 from this, because Misfortune gives +4. And then, because the power also powers up Crackshot's 1 damage from the skill, it deals another 5. Crackshot Corsair will deal 10 damage. Oh my god. Okay. We have a power here called Lady of Light. And this is Lux 2, because Lux 1 did not get Constellation. Okay. Each round, the first time you attack, refill 1 mana for each attacking ally and draw a spell. Refill 1 mana for each attacking ally. So you can refill like up to 6 mana, unit mana, and you draw a spell. Yeah, I mean, Lux already has like such big stats. You also draw a spell. What's insane here is that you'll probably be attacking, and then you draw like the Lux boost every unit type of spell. Like you draw our champion spell, right? And then it's insane. This is Lux 2. Lux 1 did not get a... Right? I mean, this seems like it's also really good for Lux 1, but I'm pretty sure it's only Lux 2. This is Lux 1? There's no way, man. So you're saying Lux 1 got added and not Lux 2? There's only one Lux in his image. I'm like 99% sure it's Lux 2. Yeah, it's the staff. You're right. It's Lux 2. It is for Lux 2. Okay, but Lux 2 also has a new relic. That is the only other relic that's announced so far, which is the Incandescent Baton. If I'm Lux, +1 starting mana. Game start, draw a follower that costs 2 or less and grant it Targon's Brace. So that could be the Lumino Sprite. You draw a Lumino Sprite and you give it... Targon's Brace is the support item, right? Like +1/+1 and give your supported ally also +1/+1? Yeah. The fact you get +1 starting mana is already insane. That's already good enough. But now it also draws the Lumino Sprite. I'm assuming this would work on both Luxes. I think it works on both. This is twice the value if you buy this. You can use it on 2 of the Luxes. I'm going to assume it works on both, but we don't know for sure. So if you're thinking about buying this bundle, because of that fact, wait until it gets confirmed. Because I cannot confirm it for you right now. Yo, Chen, it's like with 18 months. Okay, last dance. This is... Gwen. Game start. Summon 4 ghastly bands and rally. Okay, this is interesting because it feels like, hey, you get to do one thing that's really powerful once, but that's +4 Hallowed instantly. So you basically start the game with +4 Hallowed. This is just insane, man. If your opponent has like a powerful turn 1, you just attack with 3 of them, and then you hold 1 back. Oh my god. You can use it to block if you're defending, or if you already have the attack token, you just slam them with 8 power. This is really good. It's game start. It only happens once. This is not like every single turn. Wait, you have 5 actually. You're right. Wait, you have 5 because you summon 1 by default, so you're attacking with a board of 5 ghastly bands. Oh my god. Yeah, we finally have a way to beat Duplicate Z. What if you actually token? Yeah, nothing. You waste the rally. But I think it's just so you don't feel bad if you don't get the attack token. It's literally level up Gwen the next time you attack. Yeah, you auto level Gwen. Even I don't know how it works with the attack token. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. And that is 12. We have 8 more. Pop Blossom. This is Neeko. When allies attack, deal 1 to all enemies and the enemy nexus. Increase by 1 for each attacking subtyped ally. Deal 1 to all enemies and the enemy nexus. That is crazy. This is like a misfortune attack now. Yeah, this will usually just be 6 damage. It's literally, it's misfortune. It's not a skill though, so it happens instantly. It doesn't say different. It can be the same subtype. You can have 6 Boros and it will still work. it doesn't go on stack, so it's like Neela level 2. It happens instantly. And Neela also can't kill any units. Neeko can. It can be more with some items that, yeah, some cards have dual subtype. So this could be more than 6 damage even. Wow. Oh, this is nuts. I'm kind of sad that I don't have the Beast Within relic now. Okay. Up next. This is for Vayne. Purge with silver. When an ally attacks, give it +4/+0 this round. I mean, that's just like, it's just solid. Like, I think this is fine. This seems like kind of boring to me. I was kind of hoping that they would make Vayne more exciting to play. This does not do it for me. This does not make me want to play Vayne. I was going into this update, I was hoping they would make some of the more boring champions that I don't like to play a little cooler. Like Misfortune, which they did, because Misfortune is just like super aggressive now. But this is not it for me. Here we have for Morgana, we curse an enemy, grant allies +1/+0. Yeah, also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is kind of boring. It's pretty powerful, but it is kind of boring, right? I don't think it's bad. It's definitely not bad because Morgana is already strong. So now you have like more power on the lifesteal units, aka Morgana. But it's just boring. It is good. Yeah, Morgana was like a control champion, so now she has a real way of ending the game. Again, I still think it's kind of boring. It will be funny to see how this works if you have stuff like the Ichor power. When you hit the enemy nexus, you give them Ichor. Not it for me. And so this is the Neeko icon, but I think this is Norra. Your portals summon level 2 champions. Unironically, the coolest power so far. And we already knew about this one. When we streamed with the devs like over a month ago, they leaked this one. They revealed this one. This is the Norra power, and this is the coolest one by far. It looks so funny. Your portals summon level 2 champions. That's it. You can summon Elder Dragon from this, man. I might need to play Norra first. My first champion might need to be Norra for this. Yeah, if you don't have the Norra bundle already, this looks really fun. And it's good value. It's good bang for your buck. If you like Runeterra, if you like playing Path to Champions a lot, I say that's good value. This is so fun. But can it beat Lissandra? We're going to find out tomorrow, because this will be number 1 I play. The Hand of Noxus. This is Darius, I guess. When allies attack, summon a random Noxian ally with cost equal to your mana gem. When allies attack. Oh, this is why they changed it. This is why they changed it to play. I see now. Yeah, that must be Darius, because Darius used to give +4 to whatever you summon, but now it's to whatever you play. I think this is cool. I actually really like this, because summon a random Noxian ally with, like, summoning random stuff, it really makes games more dynamic. It's going to be a different ally almost every time. It's a Noxus ally, but it kind of like, it kind of shows, like, that you can manipulate the way you play, in a sense. Yeah, you can get Telsi, you can get Adakon. Summon a random Noxian ally with cost equal. So, cost equal to your mana gems means I can have 0 mana, and it will still summon that unit for me. Yeah, it says ally, so it can be a champion, right? You need 1 unit to survive for the second attack. That's true. So the way this would work is you would attack, and then 1 generated ally stays in the back. So you need to get the rally to attack with them, right? Yeah, it's gems, not fill gems. So I think even if you attack with 0 mana left and you have 5 normal mana gems, I think you get a 5 mana follower ally. I think. I think this is one of the cooler ones. It doesn't look super exciting on paper, but playing this will actually be fun. Summon a 2/6 Scion. Scion will level with Darius very easily. The Power of Friendship. This is Norra, I think. Round start. Grow all allies to the strongest ally stats this round. That's really, really good. That is insane. Because Yuumi is basically make 1 unit very strong and everything else is like blockers. So if you have 1 really big unit with Yuumi on it, you will have like a board full of other like chumps, and then they just become that big. Like it's a 10-10. You have a 10-10 and 5 1/1s. They all become 10-10s. This is Give It All. This is the Give It All 8-mana spell that grows all allies to the strongest ally stats. The thing is, though, it doesn't say keywords. Maybe that would have been too broken. Right? Play against Ashe and rip. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, because Ashe kind of counters like making one big unit. That's still pretty good, though. Okay. I like that power for Yuumi. That makes me want to play her, kind of. When an ally attacks, it plays Threaded Volley. Your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage for each allied landmark. This was a requirement you needed for level 1 Taliyah, or for level 2 Taliyah when she was released. You needed a landmark to actually have Threaded Volley. But now they deal 1 extra damage for each allied landmark. This is pretty fun, actually. I kind of like this. Because she also has like the Overwhelm thing. Everything gets Overwhelm. This is kind of cool. I would have liked it if she played more for the landmarks, but now I'm just kind of praying that when they add Ziggs and Xerath, they will go all in on the landmark. And Taliyah's more like, I'm very aggressive with like some slight support for my landmarks. And this plays into that very well. I think this is really cool. I quite like this. I never played her. I looked at her powers and didn't really like it, but this makes me want to try it a bit more. Okay, and I believe we have the final one for Kai'Sa. Wield the Abyss. Her 6-star power is round start, create a second skin in hand. When you target an ally with second skin, give it Kai'Sa's keywords this round. So every single round you get a second skin. Oh wow. So no, this is insane, right? Trash? What do you mean trash? How is this bad? Isn't this so good? You can start pumping up your Taliyah before turn 5. And then when you have Taliyah, you can start pumping up your Kai'Sa before you have her on the board, and then when you do have Kai'Sa on the board, you can like, for everything you've accumulated that game, you give it to another ally. Like imagine you play Overwhelm card, then Scout card, then Regen card. You do it on all 3. Kai'Sa will be summoned with them, and then when you copy the next card, so he like transfers those keywords over as well. Keyword soup is cool, man. Like Kai'Sa is really cringe in PvP, but keyword soup is always fun. Oh, and second skin is burst, you're right. It's burst in path, yeah. It's focus. Yeah, same thing. I think this is really cool, actually. I think this one is quite fun. I think the only ones that were remiss for me were Vayne and Morgana. Yeah. I think everything is super cool. Oh, are the new rare powers? Wait. Void touched. Wait, what is this? What is Void touched? Is this her 2-star power? +2 starting mana. Allies with 3+ positive keywords have +2/+2, and allies with 6+ positive. Is this new? Is this her 5-star power? Oh wow. Wait. We have 5-star powers to go over? Or is this unique? This is an item. No, this is a power. Wait, but we don't know who this is for. It says new. Each round, the first time an enemy summons a unit frostbite. This is a power you can find in the adventure, right? As well as this one. Yeah, they said that in the patch notes, right? Constellation get 4 or 5. Yeah, I know, but this is... I don't know what this is, because I believe the 4 and 5-star were going to be just 1 mana and like 1 generally good power for the champion. I didn't think they were going to be unique. Round start, grant the weakest enemy vulnerable. This used to be strongest, right? Okay, updated. Round start, if you have the attack token, boost all enemies. This is, I don't know what with Looming Darkness. This must be a power for Vex? Boost all enemies. Yeah, this is just like... Is this her 2-star power? That's Vex's power? Yeah, it must be. That's 1-star Vex? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's her 3-star power. Okay. Alright. This is updated. Each round, the first time you play a landmark, refill mana equal to its cost. Okay. Yeah, this is Vex's 1-star, and then her 3-star is every round, right? Okay, those are the updates. I think it's mostly just excited to go over the 6-star powers. Everything else seems kind of like whatever. But these are the game changers. I'm really glad we got to go over this now, because now we need to figure out who we want to play first tomorrow. And honestly, I think it's Norra, probably Volibear. Have an actual Volibear this time instead of just turning it into a Rise run. And... Ashe seems... a Misfortune, probably. I think we need to do Misfortune. But we gotta start with Norra tomorrow. I think so. Tomorrow we're starting with Norra. Wait to see if you can even upgrade them. I have some shards, okay? I'm gonna just dump them all in Norra. That's what I'm gonna do. That's it. So are you guys also most excited for Norra? I think especially it's good if you already have like the Norra bundle that's in the store right now. If not, I think it's good value because you get the coolest power of them all. I'm happy I'm a whale, okay? I came prepared. So I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow against Lysandra, and I'm excited for it.